Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is day 234 of Mastering Dutch in 300 days. Just a bit of late night studying before I go to sleep. Couldn't, wasn't able to fall asleep, so why not waste the time? Why not study instead of wasting time? Um, it's it's a following of yesterday. Feels like I'm forgetting English words as I study Dutch. I don't know if that's normal. Maybe it's just my English being weak. Beantwoord vraag 16. This is the passage for question 6 to 10. Just going to read through and see if I can understand. Die projectmatig werken. The essentie van projectmatig werken ligt in the method. The essential of the project work lies in the method. Niet het werk op zich, maar de manier waarop het wordt uitgevoerd bepaalt of er sprake is van projectmatig werken of niet. Niet het werk op zich. Not on the work itself, but the way of working, deciding or speaking could be a project driven work or not. I think outgevoerd is the execution, and bepaald is definition. Spraak is spraak. Spoke. Projectmatig. Handematig. Project-based. Een bepaalde. Certain way of. Let's see if it is correct. It is not work per se, but the way in which the work is performed that determines whether it is project-based or not. Dat betekent dat de manier van werken bepaalde kenmerken heeft. That means that the way of working decides what kind of knowledge you have. Kenmerken? I don't think kenmerken is a knowledge. Working has certain characteristics. Kenmerkens characteristics. I don't know. Got a notebook that I can write on. Manier van werken bepaalde kenmerken heeft. Outgevoerd, executed, bepaald. bepaalt over sprake, determines whether there is, bepaalt of, bepaalt of er sprake, whether there is, kenmerken was characteristics, certain, bepaalde kenmerken, certain characteristics. Hmm. Dat betekent over de kenmerken 1 en toepassingen van Project Matrix Verke gaat dit hoofdstuk. About this chapter is about the kenmerken and the characteristic and toepassingen. I forgot. Applications. Toepassingen. Application. Toepassing. Kenmerken van Project Matrix Verke. Een van de belangrijkste kenmerken van Project Matrix Verke is de resultaatgerichtheid. One of the most important characteristics of project-based work is the result-oriented, I think. Resultaatgerichtheid. Result-based work. Results-oriented, yeah. Resultaatgerichtheid is die moderne samenleving een hooggewaardeerd begrip. The modern way of living together, highly rewarded begrip. Living together, a highly rewarded, highly valued society. Samenleving is a society. In modern society, a result-based is in the modern society a highly valued concept, a trait. You can call it a trait. Hooggewaardeerd begrip. Highly rewarded, valued concept. Projectmatig werken is denken en doen dat primair gericht is op het behalen van een gedefinieerd resultaat. The project-based work is thought and done that primary base is based on the thoroughly defined results. Project-based work is thought and done that the primary gericht, primarily focused on achieving a defined result. Behalen van achieve bepaalde certain bepaald toepassingen applications behalen van achieving hoog waardeerd highly rewarded highly valued concept. Bij alles wat je doet of denkt, vraag je je af of je daarmee het beoogde doel haalt. By everything you do or think, ask yourself if it is gonna bring back something. Even still a vergelijking. Everything you do or think, you ask yourself whether you are thereby achieving an intended goal. Beoogde intended purpose, desired objective. Beoogde intended purpose or desired. Even nog vergelijk. Nog per. Just for comparison. Even term info. Just a heads up, just for the record. Just for after. Vergelijking. comparison, vergelijking. Even term. Even nog ter vergelijking. Just for a comparison. Routinematig werken, bij working a routine based, hoef je daar niet over na te denken. Van tevoren spreken dat je handeling min of meer automatisch tot het doel leidt. You have there not really a reflection after work, not about it's not about thinking afterwards because by van tevoren in advance by because in advance it is expected that the handling of ooh, this is difficult. With routine where you don't have to think about it because it is known. Maybe I can ask ChatGPT to break down uh, um, break down the grammar for me in English. In case of routine work, hoef je daar niet, hoef je niets. Hoef je niet. You don't have to daar niet over na te denken. To think about it. That. Over not. Want van tevoren spreken. Because it is known in advance. Want van tevoren is big. It is known in advance. dat je handeling min of meer, dat your actions, je handelingen, min of meer, more or less, automatisch tot het doel leiden. That your actions more or less automatically lead, min or meer. Dat je handelingen, actions, min of meer tot het doel, the goal, doel leiden, dient. That your actions more or less automatically lead to the goal. Bij improviseerd werken maak je dingen uitproberen. Je denken en doen is vrij in de verwachting dat het tot een bepaald, niet precies gedefinieerd resultaat zal leiden. With the improvised work, you can uitproberen, maak je dingen. You can try a lot of things. Je denken en doen is vrij in de verwachting dat dat het tot een bepaald. What you do and think is free in the expectation that it is going to be bepaald. Is going to be, there is going to be certain results following it. You're allowed to try things out. Your thinking and doing is free in the expectation that it will lead to certain results, not precisely. Het is vrij in de verwachting dat het tot een bepaald Het is vrij in de I want to see. Okay, I understand what it means, but I want to see how it's constructed grammatically. Break down the grammar like before. When working improvisationally, you're allowed to try things out. Yeah. Bij improviseerde werken mag je dingen uitproberen en je denken en doen is vrij in de verwachting dat het tot een bepaald resultaat zal leiden. It will lead to a certain. Okay. And that is pretty clear. Okay, guys, I'm actually sleepy now, so I'm gonna stop here. Thank you guys all for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.